This is Cursed Walking, a brutal modern zombie apocalypse mod pack where humanity is already lost. In this world, the undead don't burn in the sun. They run, they hunt in massive coordinated hordes, and a single scratch can infect you. If you get bitten, you have to find a cure, or you become one of them. My goal is to survive 100 days in this hardcore wasteland. One death, and this world is permanently deleted. But to make sure I don't just hide underground for 100 days, if I die at any point before day 100, I have to eat the world's spiciest pepper on camera. Can I scavenge the guns, build a secure base, and survive the infected hordes? Or am I going to lose my hardcore world and absolutely destroy my stomach? Let's find out on day 1. Okay, let's get into this. We're starting off in our underground bunker. Let's see if we can find anything down here. Our main objective, at least right this second, is we need to at least secure, first, some kind of structure, which, honestly, this bunker is relatively nice for that. Plus, I think we can get bones from these guys, which is going to help us with food. But food, shelter, and proper protection, which means weaponry and armor. And those are kind of our main things that we're going to need right now. Thankfully, we've got these guys. We can turn on some more lights. Is there any sort of chests in here? That would be great. We also need more cure because we only start off with 6 things of cure, which is not great. So if we get bit too much, we're just kind of screwed. But at least we can, you know, get into some basic tools, hopefully, with this stuff. So we just grab you, we go dooba dooba. I guess we'll just make a pickaxe for now. That's fine. We can put the bread in our offhand, and, you know, we'll just make it work. You know, it's not anything too crazy. We're just trying to take care of it, take it nice and slow, get some upgrades, and ideally, I'd love to have some iron stuff down here, but it's not looking like we're going to get lucky with that, which is kind of just a bummer. But at least we have an axe that can kind of be our main weapon, and maybe there'll be any chests in here, and the answer is no. Great. What I will do, though, and this is something I probably should have done before. Uh-oh. That could have been real bad, because there was... Well, you know that thing about iron that I said? I lied. We have some iron. That's nice. You love to see it. I'm a little bit concerned about potential zombies around the corner down here, though. I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled. Although, thankfully, it looks like this starting area, we've got a little bit of a grace period, I think, before some crazy mobs start spawning. Although, unfortunately, we are going to need to go out in order to get stuff for gunpowder, in order to actually make some higher tech guns and weaponry. So we need gunpowder. That's going to be a whole process that we're going to have to work through, but overall, it shouldn't be too complicated, and we're just going to have to kind of see what we can get in this area first, and hopefully no zombies attack us, but we're just going to milk it for all it's worth, at least right this second. Ooh, this is actually, I think this is sulfur, which is one of the components we will need. Now, I don't... okay, apparently it doesn't drop when you mine it with the type of pickaxe that I have, so we're gonna have to maybe go up. It does seem like we're in a forest biome, which is relatively good for potential, you know, stuff being around in the area. There's a little more cave over here, so I'm just gonna check. That's ancient debris. We're going to set a quick little waypoint here so we can come back and find that when we have a diamond pickaxe, because that's probably really, really helpful. And it's great that we found some this early on, although I don't really know what they're going to come in clutch with, except for some, like, other things. I might add a vein mining mod, but overall, the main reason why we need flint is because also we've got all of our stuff from the previous time I played this, which... Low-key, we can just get rid of, because who the heck wants to go through all that? But flint, you need flint in order to, wait, do we not need flint for gunpowder? Gunpowder. How do I make gunpowder here? I need saltpeter and sulfur and charcoal. Okay, and saltpeter is guano in water in a cauldron. And sulfur, okay, it's sulfur ore. So I don't really need flint, but maybe we'll need it for something else. And maybe there's some more iron down here. I'm just gonna check this cave real quick. If we find any, great. If not, that's fine too. I just need at least enough stuff to get started, and maybe we'll find some coal, which means we can actually start smelting stuff. Is there copper armor, by the way? I don't remember if there's copper armor here or not. There's not copper armor, but that's fine. It's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a problem. Okay, well, we found our first little guano pile, and we're gonna need quite a bit of it. It's bats, you know, bats it's bat poo, okay? That's what it is. That's all it is. And all we gotta do now is just keep on mining. Hopefully, we can get some coal. I still haven't seen any coal ore, so we might have to go up and get some charcoal. But, you know, that's fine. It's relatively chill down here because there's no zombies spawning right now. I think that it's just a thing where we have a little bit of a grace period. If it's not, then it is way too quiet and I should probably be scared. But we're going to take advantage of it at the very least as long as we possibly friggin' can, because I don't want to have to worry. Oh, there are zombies. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So our very first zombie encounter. We just gotta take it nice and easy, nice and slow. We can't get hit. We don't want to get hit, rather, because it's not worth us getting hit. Because then we can potentially get infected, or rather, we will get infected. We only have 6 things of cure, and the cure doesn't last an insane amount of time. Plus, we're in hardcore mode. So mobs are gonna do way more damage. You just gotta be careful. Take care of it. Just do it nice and easy, nice and simple, nothing too crazy. There are some diamonds over here, although I haven't seen any coal, which means I can't smelt anything yet, which is really, really friggin' annoying. But hopefully we can find some coal, because otherwise we're just screwed. Okay, we've created a little bit of a crowd, but I'm trying to be very careful with how I back up, how I keep going. I wanted to go over there and get some wood so we could at least smelt some iron, get some nice armor, and a pickaxe. But instead, I got attacked by a bit of a horde, and I haven't gotten hit yet, which is great. But I'm also just being incredibly, incredibly careful not to get hit. And it's very important to me that I just try and stay alive. Because I am not good at Minecraft. Let's just be honest. I've played this game a lot, but I am not very good at it. Anyway, we're gonna mine some of you guys. Hopefully no zombies drop on us. There's coal above us, which is what I kind of wanted to grab over here as well. We're just going to grab that. We're going to grab some diamonds. We're going to get some diamond armor. We're going to get built up. And then we are going to get back up to the surface and just kind of figure out what we're going to do from there. Because that's all we really need to do. We don't need to overcomplicate it. We don't need to overdo it. Don't need to do anything too insane. All we got to do is just be nice and chill, nice and relaxed, and just take it slow and steady. Okay, we're gonna crafting table, because apparently I didn't grab my crafting table up there. And then we're gonna grab you guys. We have our fornace. Now we're going to just smack a bunch of oak planks in there and hopefully get enough stuff from that, while I also come over and grab this coal that will hopefully provide us enough fuel to get at least some more stuff smelted up so we can make a full set of iron armor, except I don't necessarily know if I want to make iron armor because I see so many diamonds. So maybe I just make a diamond or a pickaxe and then we get stuff from there. I don't fully know. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure all that out, because I still gotta figure all this stuff out, because honestly, I'm just vibing. Okay, I've decided it took like about 20 seconds, so now we're just gonna grab a whole ton of diamonds and we're just gonna go from there, because who the heck cares? You know, diamonds are pretty sick. They're gonna help us out a lot. It looks like this is a vein of 6 minimum, which is nuts. Massive vein. There is a zombie approaching from one side, so we gotta be a little careful. I almost messed that up real bad. Gotta be very careful, very, very safe with it, and just go as we do. And we're gonna need to grab some more diamonds and then make ourselves some armor. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, because there's an insane amount of diamonds everywhere in this entire cave system, as well as some netherite that we're also gonna grab after I make a diamond pickaxe, which is the next thing that I'm gonna do after I mine some more diamonds, because there's diamonds everywhere. Like I've been saying, I've said it several times. I'm just gonna do it. I seem to have found a bit of a structure down here. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Trying to be very careful with how I go about this, because there are zombies immediately beneath me. And now they can kind of get up. I gotta watch out. Just to make sure that my back is covered. I'm not infected. I'm not infected. I'm not infected. I'm not infected yet. That's good. I'm not infected. I just gotta make sure that they... If they throw each other up, I gotta make sure that I hit them so that they can't hit me. Because then we're kind of screwed. But we have 16 diamonds. I came down for the diamond, but I found this structure. Apparently there's just more cave down here, which is cool. So we're going to grab the diamond, and then we're going to check out the structure. We're going to see if there's anything neat in here. And that's kind of all we're here for. All I got to do, just get diamond armor. I probably should have made the diamond pickaxe, because there's an insane amount of netherite stuff down here too, which is crazy. But at least for right now, we're just going to take it nice and slow. Is there a way to get in easier, or not really? Probably not, so we're just gonna have to dig in through the side wall, but that's fine. Okay, this is like a drill site thing that has armored guys, and we don't have a gun yet, so we're not gonna go down there yet. Okay, well, it looks like to make diamond armor, we need steel, which steel is apparently steel scrap, which is iron plus coal, so I need 4 iron plus coal, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of that. So we need a little bit more iron smelted up. This might be enough no, it's not going to be enough diamonds, but I need way more coal. So we're going to have to mine a whole bunch more of these logs, which is fine. It's just a little annoying, but overall, you know, we just got to get some more diamonds, get some more resources. We're coming up in the world. We're getting a whole ton of stuff done. What the... okay. I guess there's tree capit... I just got 20 oak logs. Cool. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? We'll take it. It's really, really awkward looking, but you know what? Fair enough. Why does this one not work? That's so weird. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Okay, cool. Okay, so we got some steel scrap. 7 is more than enough for what we need, so we're good on that. Now all I gotta do is smelt it all up, and then we'll be able to make ourselves some diamond armor. I think I'm also going to make myself an axe eventually too, but overall, mainly getting the diamond armor is going to be really, really a big help. And then we're going to have to... is it worth getting enchantments before I start mining the netherite? Probably. I don't know. Probably. It definitely is. But should I? Will I wait? I don't know. I don't know. At least I have a full set of armor now. Plus the steel-plated diamond stuff is not bad. Plus it levels up, which is nice. But dear lord, I don't know. This is gonna take forever. But hopefully, at least we're getting a good head start. We don't have any guns yet though, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, well, we've spent several days mining. We have an insane amount of stuff. I made a diamond backpack because backpacks are actually really easy to make. You just need string. Rotten flesh turns into leather through smelting. And got a bit more charcoal, an insane amount of guano that I picked up. I'm going to need a significant amount more sulfur as well, since sulfur is the main component, other than charcoal for gunpowder. But overall, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now, all we got to do is get up, and then there's one thing that we're specifically looking for, and that is the cure. Which, in order to make the cure, we need glass or the vaccine vials. And we need foxweeds, which are like a glowing plant thing. So hopefully we can find them, and hopefully we don't run into anything. Now, I do think, if we look on the map, I think these glowing dots are foxweed. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I'm perfectly okay with being completely wrong, because, well, that's just kind of how it's going to be sometimes. Now, what I also want to make sure that I grab is a whole bunch of wood, so that we can make a base. Because unfortunately, if I make a base on the ground, then the zombies are going to climb and they throw each other up in the air to get at you. So we're going to be a little bit careful with that. What are you? Amaryllis. It's a nature I don't know if I need that. Don't really think about bees. I don't really need bees right now. I'm going to just go over and we're going to see if that actually is the foxweed. Because I'm pretty sure it is. And if it is, that way we'll be able to actually find it consistently for more and more cure. Because okay, it definitely is. And we need 2 per vial, right? Like, is there a better way to do this? Is that the only way? I know there's another update for this mod pack that I haven't updated it to yet because some of the mods that I've added to make the game feel and look a bit better for you guys, they might have issues with it, but I might update it if I know that they added some way to more efficiently make cure. Because seemingly that's going to be the main kind of drawback for this. Also, I know there's cows and pigs and stuff. We're going to want to get them as well, but not the ones in here, because we do want a little bit of open space so that we can have some space to actually shoot the mobs before they get to where we're living. So I'm going to be a little bit careful. I'm also going to make sure to grab a couple seeds. Although, I only really need a couple to get started, so we'll start at like 8. And then, I guess I'm just gonna run, we're gonna grab as many foxweed as we can, and hopefully, you know, get to a little bit of a more open area. Although I might go by that beach specifically in order to get, well, sand, because we do need sand. So, hopefully that'll work, but I don't know, overall, we just gotta be careful and don't take some insane risks, and we should be fine, at least for the most part. Although, hopefully we get some more foxweed, because I do not want to go with only 12. I'd prefer to have, like, double that, if not triple, if we possibly can. And I want to get sheep, so that we have enough wool to make a bed, so we can sleep through the night, because more zombies do spawn in the night. Although zombies do spawn whenever, so it is still risky to go out at any point in time, but more spawn in the nighttime, so you gotta be a little careful. Always check your back when you're attacking zombies, when you're being attacked by zombies, and everything. And also, I'm gonna grab some water, so that just in case, we can always water bucket. Now, what are you? Goat's beard? I don't know if I need that, but I do know that I need you, so we're gonna grab it. And then we're just going to carry on, and hopefully we can get to a relatively safe space, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. Oh, my last slice of bread about to be gone, so we're going to have to subsist off of apples, I guess, for now, while I go over, and I guess we can always cook the food that we have. I just don't necessarily know if... I don't know if the zombies are attracted to fire, but I'm a little concerned that they might be, so I'm just being a little bit extra careful just in case, you know. Also, some of these glowing things on the mini-map are actually just other flowers, so I'm just gonna make sure to double-check and grab all of the fox ghost stuff. It is super, super imperative that we get as much cure as possible for taking on some of the bigger and fatter challenges that we might encounter in the future. Yes, I am taking my time with this because we are in hardcore. I do not want to eat the Carolina Reaper, and so, yeah, I am taking it very, very carefully. That was a close call, though. We're gonna take this guy out real quick. But that was way closer than I ever hoped it would be, but you know what, it's fine. We made it. No hits, which is great. But, yeah, I do not want to eat a Carolina Reaper. Have you ever had one before? If you have, you know why I don't want to eat one. And it's gonna suck if I die, so I'm just not gonna die. And that's just how this video is gonna go. Also, I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to upload the super duper extended edition on my second channel, although probably not, because I'm trying to make the second channel more of like auxiliary content related to like potential stream content or other goofy stuff. And if you enjoy that type of thing and want to see more content of me, just go check out NobleCactus Plus. There's a couple videos out now. I think by the time this video is out, there will be a video on Temu Legos, a video on Temu Swords, and also a video covering some pennies, because I love collecting things, and pennies are something that it's relatively cheap that you can collect, that I wanted to see if I could make profit off of buying a bank box of pennies, which is just $25, so 2,500 pennies. And, well, we made a little profit, bit of a spoiler, but you guys can see that just from the thumbnail if you check it out. And I highly recommend you watch it, because it's just a fun thing that I decided to do, that I wasn't even going to record, but I decided to do that anyways. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend doing stuff like that for yourself, because it's just like, you gotta think about the side quests and the things that you want to tell your kids in the future. If you want kids, of course, which I think that it's partially a biological imperative to want kids, but overall, you know, we just chilling. I just enjoy having a good life, and I want to continue, you know, doing what I do. So, I don't know if this is a coconut crab or not, but also, did that guy just steal something from me? Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna run and hope that's a bear. We're gonna avoid that. There's a city over there, so we're gonna maybe want to go raid the city for some stuff. And we should be fine with that. But yeah, go check out the second channel if you want to see that kind of content. It just stole rotten flesh. Of course it did. It's great. Freaking stupid seagulls. Okay, well, I guess our only other option right this second, unless I just want to pass this by and go to a completely different area, maybe I build my base on this, like, stony gravel beach thing. But I think we're gonna try and see if we can, you know, make it work in a city at least once. You know, it just seems like a thing that we should try. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but this building's a little segmented off. It might be a little safer. Who knows? One can hope. Come on. Oh, there's literally nothing here. Okay. Does this building literally just have nothing? This is ground floor. This is... Oh, there are guys in here. Uh-oh. What the... Okay, so they can climb ladders. That's not great. Okay. I think before we come to any of these places, we're gonna come with a gun. Thankfully, we haven't gotten infected yet, which is quite lucky, because it's like a 75% chance when you get hit to get infected, and we've gotten hit twice and haven't gotten infected yet, which is great. I definitely should keep my vaccines on my hotbar. But overall, you know, I think we're gonna build a base, and we're gonna build it over there, so I should probably go the other way. But, dear Lord, this is going to be one heck of a journey. Okay, so we're at location, and now in order to be able to live, we've got to make our base kind of parkour-y in a way, but I'm not very good at parkour, so we're just gonna go here. And then I'll build out a little platform, and then we go up. And then there's a one gap, and then it goes up again. And then it goes up again, and we just go up. We just go up one by one by one, and that's should be enough as long as we don't overdo it. And I gotta make sure that we remove this so they can't climb up to the top level, because otherwise, the zombies will climb, and then we're gonna be dead. So I'm gonna be building a base, and hopefully not falling multiple times. It's definitely gonna happen, but whatever, who cares? And, yeah, we're gonna see how well this works, and hopefully it works, because otherwise I'm a little screwed. So it turns out that these friggin' seagulls are stealing my vaccines. So we're gonna need to make a gun as quick as possible to get rid of them so they can't steal all my friggin' vaccines, because I have no more, so I have no cure right now. There's no renewable way to make the cure. So I'm just screwed until I get it figured out. So that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll be fine. But I gotta make vaccines now. Okay, it has been quite some time. I've been essentially just tree farming for the past, like, I think 8 to 12 days in-game. I don't know exactly. I'll have to look at the actual sheet for data, because I don't have a date. Why did I just auto... Okay, well, whatever. Who cares? Essentially, I want to make a gun, so the first thing to do is make an apocalypse field radio, which is the first thing, and then in order to get into higher tier guns, we actually need to get into create. But at least for right this second, I want to make an actual gun. So what we're gonna go with is the 308 Winchester Selbstlader. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but yeah, and for that, I think we're gonna need more iron. Unfortunately, wait, am I wrong? Yeah, I need 40 iron for that, which is not gonna happen, but I'm also gonna need to make an ammo table. So attack Z, which is the gun mod, by the way. We're gonna want an attachment table as well, but we want the ammo assembly table, which honestly doesn't look to be that difficult to make. All we gotta do is make an iron ammo box, and then assemble that with that to get our ammo assembly table. And now, what is 308 Winchester gonna cost us? Lapis, gunpowder, and copper. 9 gunpowder, which means that we're gonna need a whole lot of water in order to get this done. So I might just get into create, to be honest with you, and the best way to produce create power, at least right this second, is going to 110% be water wheels, but I need zinc for that. So I'm gonna sleep, and then we're gonna go mining a bit more so that we can at least get, you know, the stuff that we need, because I need zinc, I need iron, I need a whole bunch of other stuff too. Well, I'm just casually mining, and apparently it's now a blood moon, so hopefully more mobs are spawning above the surface instead of down here. I don't know. Apparently iron is, like, really easy to find, so I'm just grabbing it whenever I pass by it, not specifically targeting it out. But I want to get more diamonds and other stuff, and then I want to go back to that original area and try and get that netherite, because I don't think I'm going to come by it too much, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going to spend a little bit more time gathering resources before we get into create stuff, and then we'll get some guns and get started, and then we can try and tackle one of the cities. Although I am a little concerned, because I don't know if I'm fully prepared for that yet, but you know what? That's fine. Oh dear lord. Okay, well, we're in a bit of a predicament. I'm a little bit cornered by some zombies, so we're gonna have to do this a little bit wait, is it just leaving? Okay, you know what, we'll take that. I got infected. Okay, perfect. We got him, we're safe. There's an Arab in here. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Okay, we're good. Sorry, they're known to do that. Like, that's just how they work sometimes, so I'm a little concerned, but we're fine. Now we can get on out and hopefully just carry on running around, ideally getting a whole bunch more stuff, but honestly, we've got a pretty good amount already, so maybe we head back to our base? I don't know yet. I might explore. Okay, well that was great. That was stupid. Probably gonna explore a little bit more, see if we can get a tiny bit more zinc and other stuff, and then we'll go up and we'll start getting the create stuff actually taken care of, because we do actually need to get somewhere, because I want to raid a city by day 100, and we're already like day 40, because I've just been farming too much, just being super safe, because I don't want to die, because I do not want to eat Carolina Reaper. By the way, Carolina Reaper is awful. So just know. I refuse to die. That zombie cornered me and I was like half health, so I was like, dear lord, is this the end? I don't know. I just pray that we actually get to day 100, because otherwise, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, so we're back at base. We've got, I had to grab a couple more apples, but what we're gonna do now is we go big cog, the little cog, Because we want to get the speed up. And I guess I could have used small water wheels, but the big ones look better, so I'm using the big ones instead. So we go big cog, small cog, and that increases the speed every time. So all we gotta do is we just gotta keep on going until it gets fast enough. Now, if I put one here, we're kind of screwed. So instead, we'll go out one more. Yeah, that works fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. I definitely know how create work good. Yes, create good. Yes, good create. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to use some shafts. And these shafts are gonna go one over so that then here we can start another one, because we want it going a little bit faster than it currently is. And then we're gonna bring it inside so that we can start getting machines going along this wall. So then small to big, to small, and that one should be fast enough right there. If I need to slow it down, I'll slow it down. But the machines we need first are, we need a mechanical press and we need an encased fan. So we should have everything smelted up roughly, which it took a little bit, but that's fine. So now we've got all that. And now we just gotta make a mechanical press, which is a block of iron, andesite casing, which is just stripped logs, which thankfully we've got a whole bunch of logs, which is great. All we gotta do is just take their skin off, you know, just as you do with people in general. That's just, you just take their skin off. The Jews do it too, especially to babies. Except it's the fourth skin, not the fifth one or the sixth one. Or the first or the second or the third. I don't know why they just take the fourth, but the Jews are weird people. And not weird in a bad way. I mean weird in a... most Jews that I've ever met are pretty chill. I think. Unless they were lying to me. I don't know, were the Jews lying to me? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, we got this guy, so now we've got this guy. So now how many of these guys do we need? We need 4 iron sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I said 4. Perfect. Okay. So now we got that, and now all we gotta do is make an encased fan with a propeller. And now we have an encased fan, and the reason why we need an encased fan is so that we can wash all of my 5 stacks of guano to make saltpeter. Because, dear lord, I am not doing that by cauldron, because I can't fill up a cauldron, so I need an encased fan with water. Now, what we're also going to do is we're going to go pressure plate. I have water, I've got the fan. Where am I going to put it, though? Can I put it here? How am I going to get that rotation? You know what? We can just do this, right? Because what I can do is we can take that rotation, we can turn it this way, and then we can put that over here, and then all I need is just a small cogwheel to go under it, and we just do that, and then we make sure that that's, okay, that's sucking. It's sucking way too hard. Okay, that, we may have made it suck a little too hard, but now we're gonna be okay. Sometimes when it sucks too hard, it's not ideal. How am I gonna translate that rotation, though? Actually, I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna take a large cogwheel, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop this guy right here, which will slow it down a little bit. But actually, you know, I guess I could just plop another small cogwheel in here. Which could have been, you know, that could have been the situation solver for keeping the speed. Plus, then we have another encased fan for sucking if we want to. Actually, who wants an encased fan for sucking, though? Like, realistically. Whatever. Who cares? It's not a big deal. Then we got you, and now we gotta get the encased fan for blowing. And then this should block it, right? No, it doesn't block it. So what's gonna... Bro, that blew that halfway across the thing. Uh-oh. You hear the howls of a nearby horde. Well, it seems pretty chill right now, so, Okay. That's... I'm not concerned. All I gotta do is figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with this. So, what is gonna block that properly? In a way I can still grab my items. I guess we'll make fences. I have a bunch of sticks, so I should probably use them. I'm chopping down infinite numbers of trees, to be honest with you. Okay, so... Fence, fence, fence. Well, that... Okay, fences don't stop them either. So I need this to be a full block, I guess, which is fine. Yeah, there we go. That works fine. They're definitely right beneath the place, but that's okay. Wait, so I need to make it, like... I do need it... why am I being stupid? Did I just throw out the pressure plate? I did. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So then we go you, and then you. And then that's when we make the rest of the little encasing thing. So we go doop, doop, doop. So now we just get everything in there. That's perfect. What I should probably do, though, is this side is going to stay a fence. Should grab my cobble. Where did the rest of my fences go? There, right there. Perfect. Okay. So we got you. And now all we gotta do is just chuck all this guano in there. And I probably missed, so we're gonna make sure that it's centered properly. Chuck all that in there, and then that should turn it into exactly what we need, which is just an insane amount of saltpeter. And we need a gun. So, I have a bunch of lapis. We have a good amount of gunpowder, a good amount of copper. I have the iron now. I have the logs. I've got the gold and everything. What kind of we're going to make? We're going to make the Sebel Statter, whatever the heck. This is going to be our primary weapon. And all I need is 308. So, wait, huh? I not have enough. Oh, I have 308 now. We're good on that. I should probably also make a diamond, an ammo box for storing ammo. We're going to make 2. And I'm probably going to add a mod that lets us just keep the ammo boxes in a different place, because it just works better that way. We're going to smelt up a bit more copper, but at least right now, what we're going to be able to do here in a second is start blasting. So let's get a little bit more ammo, which unfortunately we're only going to be able to get 60 more, because I don't have enough that stuff yet, but I guess we could, because we have all of the saltpeter now. We got sulfur, charcoal, saltpeter. And now all we gotta do is just craft up an insane amount of gunpowder, which still have way too much guano, but that's fine. At least we can make a little bit more 308, which is great. Why only that much? Oh, I'm out of copper. Okay, well, it's time to get blasting. Let's load our gun first. Okay, there's no full auto, so it's only single shot. But let's see how big of a there's a bit of a group. Probably should not have immediately jumped down, seeing as there was a horde, but headshots. Just gotta keep hitting heads. Gotta make sure I manage my reloads as well. Some of these guys have more armor, but okay. Just gotta take my time, be patient. Just train them like I'm playing COD Zombies. They are still spawning, which means I should probably check behind me and not get cornered. But dear lord, okay, gotta reload. The heck is that? Okay, it's just an ornament. That's fine. Okay. Where the heck am I hearing that sound from? It sounded like it was in my ear. There's just a zombie inside of me. It's just me when I die. Okay. Yeah, all we gotta do is just take it nice and slow. Okay, the air is quieted, the horde has stopped. There we go. Okay, that's you know, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. We got them all. We're taking care of them. Our gun's gonna keep upgrading as we use it, which is good. That's just how I've made the guns work. I will leave the added mods in the description, by the way, if you want to add them yourself. If you don't, that's okay too. No pressure. It's just it's more fun when you can scale properly. But you know, we're getting a fair good amount done, so I'm happy with that. And we'll continue speccing some stuff up. I'm gonna make another set of water wheels probably to feed into this, so that we can keep a good amount of power. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a lot more copper, because that's probably gonna be our limiting resource. So we might have to actually raid a city in a little bit. I'm just gonna prep a little bit more for that, and then we should be good to go. Okay, time to actually raid the cities. So we're just gonna go in. This is our very first house. Looks relatively chill. I will grab this. There's an anvil too. We got a smoker, a blast furnace, and an anvil. Some gunpowder, another backpack if we need one, rotten flesh string, another bucket, a saddle. I will take wheat though. Wheat can come in handy, so we'll grab that. I do want to make sure that I don't fill up my inventory with some useless junk, but I do also need more bookshelves to finish our enchanting setup. So we're gonna grab them too. Now, brewing stand potions are probably worth it for making, right? Like you would think. I don't know if I need a lectern because I don't think we can enchant anything. There's definitely zombies outside. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit careful. Are there any zombies upstairs? There are. There's a crawler in the corner. Of course there is. Great. Okay, well, we got them taken care of without... That guy was in the corner hiding. Bro actually tried to ambush me. That was insane. I mean, nice try. He almost got me, but I think I'm a little bit quick on the draw. But dear lord, that could have been bad. Okay. So we're gonna be a little bit more careful. How do we want to tackle this? Okay, there's a chest in this one. I don't know. There's cure in that one too. Okay, interesting. No zombies spawning. There's a zombie spawner somewhere. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the particle effects. I saw the particle effects and I was like, okay, there has to be a zombie spawner here. And there was indeed. And there's just rotten flesh and bread, which honestly, bread is nice. Bread, I'm not gonna deny that bread can come in big handy, but dear lord. Okay, we just gotta be quite careful. Okay, let's go up a floor. Okay, nothing up a floor, nothing down. Apparently, this gun cannot be shot. No scoping, so, or no ADS. So we might have to make a secondary pistol, like a pistol for our weaponry. Okay, there are guys spawning in there. We gotta take them out too. We also have a roll key, by the way, for dodging, which is quite helpful. But, is it worth pre-vaccining? Probably not. Okay, so there's guys in there. There's definitely zombies in there. We're gonna block that off so they can't get in. Can I mine it from here? Okay, got one spawner taken care of. Okay, I'm infected again. Great. Thankfully, we have an insane amount of vaccines, which is great, but dear lord, that could have been bad if I didn't have enough vaccines. And we're just jump shotting now. Oh, that could have been real bad. Come on, come on, come on. We just gotta get in here, break the spawner. I guess I could technically farm the zombies for, like, gunpowder and stuff, but we don't really need gunpowder anymore with what we have already, so I'm fine with that. There's not much up there. So let's just go down. Holy, there's a lot of guys down there. Okay, there's a lot of guys down there. Dear lord. Okay, gotta be very careful how I go about this. I don't want to get infected. I don't want to have to deal with that. Thankfully, we are immune for a couple minutes after taking a vaccine, so I do have immunity for 5 minutes now, which is great. Although, I don't... Okay, there's more guys down here. Please don't. Please don't even try this. This is not ideal. A pot with some bricks in it. Cool, I don't really care. I don't know, the archaeology update for Minecraft, literally the most boring update in the world. But anyway, I guess that's that house cleared, kind of. I don't know, are there any... Okay, that looks like a car park. What's gonna have good resources? Probably buildings like that, right? Like, surely. Stuff like this? Maybe? I have no idea. This looks like a hospital building. It's got, like, the nice chill... Oh, ooh, also, we need quartz for, some attachments and other stuff. So I should probably grab quartz while we're up here as well. Okay. Gotta be very careful, because I don't know where the spawners are gonna be. Okay, there's nothing in here. A little bit sketch that there's nothing around here, but maybe we're just lucky. I don't know. Could I possibly be lucky? The answer is no. It just doesn't happen to the NobleCactus. Lucky, not gonna happen. It's just how it works for me. I don't know why. I didn't make the rules. Let's just please let there be something good in at least one of these friggin' buildings. Come on. Well, at least there's a nice, like, rooftop to it. Although there was literally nothing inside. A little bit sketched out, but we're fine right now. By the way, the reason why I'm keeping the vaccines in my backpack is because the seagulls, no matter what I do, they keep spawning and stealing my vaccines if I leave them in my main inventory. So we're just not going to do that. That's the only reason. Quite literally, the entire reason why vaccines are only in the backpack is because of that. A little crazy, but that's just the situation. I know the zombies can hear my gunshots, which is why I would love to be quiet. But I also am not really in a position to be as quiet as I would like to be. Just due to the fact that I'm trying to actually get some loot. Come on, give me something good. Okay, there's collateral. Okay, we got them. There's another one of you. Okay, that's cool. Reload, is there anything up on the roof? No, okay, that's fine. Nothing downstairs, quite literally nothing downstairs. So then we just, see if we can find anything else, and then we're gonna head home, and let's just, I don't know, maybe I need to figure out which buildings are actually worth checking out, because I have no clue at this point. Because this building definitely is not a good one to loot. There's literally nothing in here, which is fantastic. You'll love to see it. Okay, that's fine with me. Oh, hello, police officer. Goodbye, police officer. You had a good time, but now you're dead. Well, I guess you were already dead, but now you're double dead? I don't know. I don't know how all this works. I'm just Minecraft guy, to be perfectly honest with you. I just play Minecraft. That's all I'm here for. I just want to have fun, have a good time, and y'all seem to enjoy watching me for some reason or not. I don't know. But we just playing Minecraft. That's all we got to do. Okay, this building has loot in it. This building actually has ammo and some actual pretty decent stuff. So maybe checking this one out. I don't really know how to differentiate this kind of building, but definitely seems like it's the way to go, at least for getting certain things. Now, is there another floor? There is. Good, good, good. Also seems to be not a lot of... Okay, we got a shotgun? Is that what the Durin is? How many? I've 5 12 gauge. Okay, so we're not in a position to be willy-nilly shooting our shotgun, but we might as well test it out, you know? No reason not to. I know I've used this gun before in other, but you know what? That's beautiful. That's how God intended it to be. The true American weapon. Anyway, let's go down here. Looked like there was more loot down here, so we're gonna grab it real quick. And then maybe... Okay, there's zombies. Great. Fantastic. Fletching table. This is the ground floor. We want to go down further. Okay, there's a mine shaft. I don't know exactly the situation here, but definitely saw this chest. Cabbage, potatoes, and logs. Cool. Is there anything down this hallway or not really? Let's find out. Okay, it leads to a different building. It has a cage in it with some snow? Maybe I'll need snow for something? I don't know. Doesn't look like there's anything in the cage, though. There's a crawler on the floor, though. And it goes even further down. What the heck? Where am I? There's a spawner here. Grab you real quick. Another backpack. We're just gonna grab everything. I don't really need the rope, though, because, I mean, I guess we could use it as a last resort if we really needed to. Wait, does this mean there's another floor beneath us? No, it's just another subway station or mine shaft. Whatever, who cares? Excuse me, woman. You're going the wrong direction. You're supposed to walk into my bullets. Okay, well, there's more zombies. Let's just, take them out real quick. Hello, service worker. Thank you for cleaning this place up. I really appreciate it. You have done a fantastic job. You've been doing good work. I'm very proud of you. Anyway, let's go back into that building that had actual loot. I think there was one more floor down that we could check out, right? Yeah, there was one more floor down that I knew had loot, so... Any zombies? Nope. Okay, good. Gunpowder, string, wheat, cabbage seeds, more buckets, music. Dear Lord, we got music now. I don't have to suffer in silence anymore. I can finally hear the cries of my people. I think there was more down in this one too, it just didn't connect down underground, so I'm just gonna double check. Make sure. Yep, I was right. I heard that. Where? Is it below? Is it below? Might have been. I don't know. Okay, there's a chest down here with bread, iron, obsidian. You know what? We'll take it. Not a bad haul. And if we can find more of these buildings, at least we know where we can get more stuff. Because I think these buildings are pretty common? I don't really know. But what I do know is that we are just being chilling. And you know what? I'm happy with it. Is this the same kind of building? It looks like it. It really does look like it. Is this a different building or is this one I've already looted? I can't tell. Okay. Haven't looted this yet because I would have grabbed that. But very interesting. Come on, give me something good, please. Pretty, please. Is there a zombie back here? Nope, but there is a grindstone. There's a zombie back there. Okay, well, we're infected again. Great, that was fantastic. I love how I checked, saw nothing, and then dude appeared, and I jumped and almost knocked my plate of pancakes off of my desk. That was fantastic. Definitely didn't scare me. I definitely didn't get jump scared by that guy at all. Anyway, we're gonna head back to base, and we're gonna start manufacturing a little bit better weaponry, because we can get the next stage of gunsmithing table created, which is fantastic. Okay, so time to get our stuff enchanted. Protection 3 is pretty good. Unbreaking 3 is big too, but I want ideally protection 3 or 4 for everything. Now let's see, can we get protection, fire prot? That's not ideal. Unbreaking and depth strider. Okay, I'm gonna need to pull out that grindstone. Where did I put it? Right here, perfect. Smack that guy in there. Okay, wrong thing. There we go, perfect. Grindstone you off. Still have plenty of levels, which is good. Maybe we can get lucky. Prot 4, okay, that's big. Fire prot versus prot 3. We'll take prot 3. And prot 4, unbreaking. Okay, maybe we retry for the boots? I don't know, I really don't like the scope in for this gun. So I kind of want to switch it out for something else. Is there something else that uses something better? We got the RSC 1917, which looks kind of nice. We've got these guys, but instead I think we're going to make some iron sheets and gold sheets. So 45 and 16. You know, I probably should have situated these a little better. Okay, I went through with it. We have prot 4 boots now. Pretty darn good armor overall. The one issue is we don't have the infection protection, but infection's not super big deal anymore. We're kind of solving that through just, well, brute forcing it, to be perfectly honest with you. But food is still a limiting factor, although we do get quite a few apples from trees, which is great, but overall it's not going to be really sustainable, especially for food diversity. What the heck? Okay, that's that. Food diversity, we need higher food diversity to get better stats and like be healthier so that we don't like pass away, which is you know, an interesting situation. And what I think I'm gonna do is we gotta get power out a little bit so I can put this guy here. Ideally, that would be okay, not like that. I want it orientated like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I think I made it work. So we just plop those guys like that, and now all I need is 45 iron, which is actually quite a good amount, but it's fine. We've got it. And it was 16 gold, right, for the next tier? Yeah, it's 16, and we should have enough of the other stuff, but just in case, we do need to make a cutting board, because the other thing is quartz, and the way to cut quartz is you take a cutting board, you take your quartz, and you smack it on there, and then you smack it with your pickaxe. So 36, 40 quartz, honestly, not terrible. To be perfectly honest with you, that's more than enough. Now we just gotta wait for all these plates to get smushed, and then we should be good from there. Okay, so let's get this guy crafted up, so we no longer need the Apocalypse Field radios. So we're just gonna get rid of you guys, and then we're gonna move this one into the corner. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna put the ammo assembly table up there, and then this guy right here. Just because it works a little better, and then we can smack this guy in here, because I don't really need to worry about it. We're gonna need more XP though, which is not terrible, but in order to get the final tier, we need tungsten, which you can only get in the depths, which is, not a very fun place. So, instead, what we're gonna do is, I think we'll go with, M4A1 versus the Scar H. I do like the Scar H, like the style of it, but I also like the vibe of the longbow. Like an AUG? Is there an AUG? Because I don't think there is, but it looks like it would be really cool if there was. But I need quartz, gold, and iron sheets, which I think we have enough of all of them. I just need the iron to make iron sheets, because we've got gold, we've got quartz in here. I don't have enough quartz, so I do need to go grab some more. Oh, there is an AUG. I don't know. I think we'll go with the longbow. It just feels like a better vibe. So we need 40 iron sheets, which is almost all my iron. And I need to go grab some more quartz, and then we'll be right back, and we'll make that, and then I don't even know what to say. But then we'll be ready to maybe get into a little bit more of a dangerous situation, which I think we have seen a couple of the structures that I'm talking about. They're very hidden, but they're like these little military bases that you can find that are quite dangerous. Now, I hope we found one, because otherwise we're gonna have to go exploring. And it looks like we're gonna have to go exploring, because I haven't... Actually, that might be one. But that might be where we came from. I don't know. We're gonna have to find one, I think. Okay, so I went off into the distance. It took quite a bit of time to be able to find something that was interesting enough to check out. Hello there. But I ended up finding a missile silo very far away, unfortunately. But what's nice is that we should be able to check it out. We can raid it for military supplies and other stuff. There's a couple cities nearby that we can check out. By the way, I got really distracted by this random island that's just a parking lot. Don't know why it's there. Don't know how it's there. There's just a parking lot in the middle of the ocean. So, yeah, we're going to head over to the missile silo and we're going to see what we can get there. And hopefully we can get a couple better supplies and stuff. Because what we really want are sturdy sheets. But we need tungsten as well from the depths, which we need to actually go back to that little drill area thing. The drill thing over here. We need to go back to that eventually, so we're going to head there after a bit. First, we're going to get to the missile silo. We're going to check it out. We're going to see how that goes. And hopefully we don't die. I'm going to do everything I can to be as safe as possible. And by that I mean I'm going to be upgrading our enchantments. We have pretty good enchantments on our gun already, but I'm going to upgrade them all to max. Get some unbreaking prot 4 on everything. Our pickaxe is good enough, so is our axe, but I just want to get a little bit extra preparedness. Okay, let's get into this. How am I going to get down? I guess we're just going to water bucket. Maybe this will be safe. Who knows? It's a nuclear silo, apparently. I got told this after thinking that it was like an escape thing, like the zombies have overrun Earth, so we're moving to a different planet, but there's bunker there's netherite in here, but one thing I do know is that these crates have loot too, so we want to make sure that we grab them as well. And I guess there's stairs down that will block off, you know? Just to make sure nothing can get up here as of right now. Because I do want to be a little bit careful. I want to grab everything up here. But I also know that oh, there's a guy just in there? Okay, well, that's interesting. Guess I'll grab some TNT as well. And these spawners, these guys have really good loot drops sometimes. So I do think it's worth waiting for the spawners to break. Because spawners do break after they hit a certain amount of spawns. So we're going to do that real quick. We're just going to wait for the spawner to break and then loot this chest, hopefully. Okay, there we go. We got that taken care of. Let's just grab whatever's in here. And holy, that's a lot of iron. And we got some titanium as well, which is nice. Not the rarest thing, but better than nothing. Some more stuff. I know there's a ladder there, but I don't know if there's any more loot up here. It doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll head down the ladder. Little safe. Okay, we're gonna be a little careful. Let's switch to burst mode, just so we can take these guys out. I don't want to risk anything, because we don't exactly have... we have plenty of... Ow, there's a guy in there. Okay, that could have been real bad. Thankfully, we're on burst mode, so we can just take them all out. Uh-oh. I'm infected. I'm infected. We gotta be a little bit quick with it. Come on. I gotta reload again, and then I gotta get my vaccine, and then we gotta take care of the rest of the zombies. Holy, they're faster than I expected. Okay, that could have been real bad. Let's, oh, there's more coming from downstairs. Cool. And from behind. Oh, frick, this is not a good idea. Why did you guys make me do this? Why would you make me take any risks? There's a punishment for this video. Dear Lord, why would I, why? Okay, well, you know, it looks like there's stairs up over there. There's these guys. How much health do those guys tank? Hazmat zombies tank a lot more hits. Dear Lord, that could have been bad. Okay, they're a lot faster too. Holy, we're gonna be real careful with this. I am still in burst mode because we do not have our gun at a high enough level where it'll one-shot anything yet. Which is fine. It's not like it has to be in order for me to use it. It's just, you know, it's a helpful thing. It's nice to be able to one-shot zombies, but Alright, there's some guys around the corner. I think there's stuff back here. Maybe. One can double check. There's some coal, which, you know what, low-key, we'll just take coal. Because, you know, free coal. Extra resources for smelting. You know what? Better than nothing. There's also redstone contacts, which are interesting. And a requester. I don't know if I need those guys at all. Not much else really here that I want to grab, but I guess we'll head around the other direction. Maybe there's some good stuff over there. I don't know. I'm trying to double check to see if I miss anything, but I don't think I did. There's stairs up here. Is there something? I thought I heard something. Oh, there's a gun chest or a parts chest, whatever. There's that. Okay, this is like the control room. There's nothing too crazy in here. That's... It'd be crazy if it just exploded right now. That would have been nuts. That would have been hilarious. But, you know, it didn't happen, so that's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. All we gotta do... There's more stuff back there. How do I... is that where this leads? I would assume so. No. Wait, we just got a forged rod. And there's bookshelves with books on them. Come on, book, 3x book. Book. Those are just normal books. They're not anything even special. That's kind of a bummer. I am gonna break into that little hidden area, because I don't know why it's there, or how we're supposed to get at it, but definitely seems like... Okay, there's a door here. Did I miss it? Am I supposed to have seen this? Oh, it's a trap door from this? That's wild. Okay, and then there's a weathered door. Warning decals. An analog lever. Okay, let's hope that the bomb doesn't blow up. The bomb blew up. Okay, we're gonna get inside real quick. I did not expect... Why did I do that? Why did I just pull the lever? I was like, surely nothing bad will happen. No, I just got freaking terrorized by the US government. Like, what the heck why did I do that? Why in the world did I do that? Okay, quick tip, don't pull the lever. Just, you know, nice tip number 1. Don't pull fun-looking lever with warning symbols. It might blow up everything. You know, that might have been a... Probably should have thought about that before I pulled it, but, you know, we're fine, we're fine. At least we're not dead. You know, I'm happy about that. Are there still stairs down? Because there's still loot down there. Okay, there's still stuff. I still have ammo. I would love to be here with an extended mag so that I can actually take out everything. There's fish in there. Without having to worry, but we'll just full send it. I'm not gonna Leroy Jenkins it. We're gonna be nice and careful, nice and safe. There's guys over there. Come on. I just gotta take them out. So do not pull a cool-looking lever in nuclear bunker. That would have been, you know, probably a good idea for me to not have done, but I did it, so it is what it is. And the staircase is partially broken, but Hazmat Zombie, you are hella fast. Is there another one? No, there's not. Okay, we're good. We're good with that. Nothing over there, really. Just gonna grab some of the zombie loot. There's a zombie stuck in the wall, as well as another one stuck in the wall. A little interesting. Don't really need any of these random little bits and bobs, but... Okay, good thing that I am still immune, and we are gonna continue leveling up our protection over time, because that's kind of how this mod works. With how I have the add-ons configured, yeah, this could have been real bad. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It could have been awful, but you know, we lived. That's about as much as I can say. We are still alive. And you know what? That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Because I don't have to eat a Carolina Reaper. I know y'all were probably hoping that I blew up and had to eat it, but I'm not. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening yet. Which I'm incredibly happy about, because I'm not looking forward to having to eat it. I'm probably gonna end up having to eat it in a future video, because I'm probably just gonna keep using that as the same challenge, because I mean, I got the peppers already. Because I anticipated potentially passing away, because that does kind of happen to me. I'm not exactly the best Minecraft player. Come on, dude. Stop this. I only have 29 more vaccines, dude. That's real annoying. It's a good thing I have so much cure, because otherwise we'd be kind of even more screwed than I already am. But, you know, it's not as bad as it could be. And I think that's most of the entire stuff that was down here. I think oh, there's a lot of guys in the corner. There's just a pile of men in the corner. As they're, you know, just like any shower, it's just a bunch of men in the corner. But, you know what? Oh, they blew up a chest too. That's actually kind of a bummer. It's, whatever, who cares? We're coming away alive, and that's more than enough. I'm not gonna go down there and take them out. I don't want to have to worry about it. We're just gonna go back up, and we're gonna get back to our base, maybe find some other cool structures. If we can, get over to the drill thing before day 100, because we are quickly approaching, due to how long I spent mining and gathering resources, because I didn't want to have to die and eat a Carolina Reaper pepper. But yeah, no, okay, we're just gonna, just, all you gotta do is do your best. Also, how the heck am I gonna get out of here? Can I use the water? Does this just go up into, ow, that was painful. At least I'm alive, and it looks like we can potentially get out using this, which is nice. Or maybe not, or maybe so. Yeah, this looks like it goes up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not great. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Dear Lord, that was way closer than it ever should have been, but at least we're getting out of here. That could have been real bad. And I was this close to getting up to the surface. That's just fantastic. Okay, well, we survived that. Now let's get home and then we can check out the drill thing, and that's probably going to be it for this video. But let's just get back over home. Check out the drill thing. The drill thing should be easier than that missile silo, to be freaking crawler. Scaring the heck out of me. Bro, just at my toes. Bro's just like my cousin. He's just at toe level, mouth open. Like, what the heck going on, dude? Like, come on. Holy, that hurt. He bit my freaking big toe off, dude. Like, what the heck? Okay, so we found the drill again. We can actually get into it this time. Now, I'm going to be a little bit careful because, uh-oh, that was big lag. We do not want to do a ton of breaking of stuff down here, mainly due to the fact that this is a very important area. We need this in order to go down to a place called the Depths. And the Depths is essentially a place where you go if you want to struggle a lot. And the reason why I say that is because the Depths is essentially hell. I've played this mod pack once before. Well, a couple times, I guess, because I played it with my family a bit as well. But, in essence, the way this mod pack works is if you want higher tier stuff, you have to go into the Depths to get rare resources from mining. Now, resources you need are like tungsten and other stuff like that, which doesn't seem to be that hard to find or get. The problem with that is it is, and also the mobs in the depths are really scary. Also, why the heck did I jump down here? We're gonna have to be a little careful. I put it back on single fire mode. Holy, there's a lot of guys here. Okay. These are soldier zombies, which are a little weaker than the nuclear zombies, the hazmat dudes. So, honestly, it's not too bad. They do drop some nicer stuff, like ammo, or some guns, which in the future, if we wanted to make a sniper rifle, which we might need to take out some of the bigger, badder zombies, we can do that. But the main thing is we just want to, you know, take care of it and go through this and survive. And the only way to get to the depths is like that, which, did not mean to do. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. But the only way out, and we're going to be very, very careful about this, is the only way out is to build up. And that's exactly what we're going to do, because I do not want to die. Because the mobs in here are insanely freaky. I don't know if we can see any of them, but we've got the default zombies. We've got, like, crawler freaks that look really weird. There's, like, giant zombies and other stuff, too. Anyway, until we get, like, netherite gear, it's no bueno. So instead, we're gonna build back up, and I don't remember exactly how high we have to get up to get out. Hopefully, I have enough extra blocks. Because otherwise, I don't know. But I do think that, yeah, there's like the giant guy over there. There's like a crawler freakazoid dude. Like that guy. There's just so many insane zombies. And I don't want to deal with any of that. So, thankfully, this is, it's now day 100 because I just waited. Literally AFK'd until we got there, because I realized that for the video narrative, it's better to AFK than whatever, but, you know, maybe we'd be a little bit more productive in the future. But as of right now, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with any of this, so we're just going to do this, and then we are going to get on out of here, hopefully. If I have enough blocks. We're at 168. How high do I need to go? Uh-oh. This could be bad. This could be very bad. How many blocks do I have left? I hope we have enough, otherwise it's gonna be a little bit of a fun little situation. Okay, apparently we need to get up to Y256. I just checked in the quest menu, which there is a quest menu if you want to follow that. But we have enough to get up to 256, which is exactly how high we need to get in order to get out of here. And I'm just hoping that I never have to come back. Because, dear Lord... Okay, and it obviously put me immediately in the middle of every friggin' stone. Great. Fantastic. There is loot in that drill room thing, so I do kind of want to get back there just to check out the other loot, but then we're definitely going to end this video, and I appreciate you guys for watching. If you want to see other videos like this, or videos with just stupid concepts where I just have fun and enjoy making videos, then check out the rest of the channel, because that's kind of what I do. I don't really make videos specifically for the algorithm. I more make videos that I prefer to make because I find video making in YouTube to be a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys, you know, being there and letting me do this as a job. It genuinely means the world to me, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you. And, anyway, let's get back down to the drill, check out the loot, and then, you know, close it off. Okay, accidentally dug straight in and broke my feet, but we're alive. That's good. That could have been real bad. Definitely water bucketed successfully. Yep, I'm really good at water bucketing, as you guys know from watching all of my videos. Definitely don't comment. Please, genuinely don't comment. But okay, there's a crawler down there. That guy would have been bad for me. I'm low health already. Yeah. But overall, you know, What's not terrible is that, you know, we're just chilling, having a good time. And anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching to the end. If you watched to the end, comment banana potato. That way I know who has stuck around to the end and who actually watches to the end, because I really appreciate the people that do. And I'll probably pin a random comment from someone who says that, because why the heck not? Anyway, GG's, peace, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!